This is Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media outside of Cafe Entourage in Hollywood, California for the pre-release party of the psychological thriller InSight, hosted by Inked Magazine. Angeline-Rose, Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media. We are at the InSight pre-release party. You play the role of Allison in the film. Can you please discuss a little bit about the film and a little bit about your role?
Okay. Well, InSight is a really amazing psychological thriller. I play the role of Allison Parks. Caitlin, who's played by the incredibly talented Natalie Z, is electrocuted while she's trying to save my life in the very beginning of the film. And in order to figure out who kills me when she feels like nobody else cares, she experiences my memories and, goes back and really fights to try to find out who killed Allison Parks. So, I mean, being a part of this movie was just an amazing experience. Richard Gabai, amazing director. 15 days we shot this feature in. So everybody really came together. It was just a wonderful experience.
15 days is a relatively short time as well. Was it a stressful 15 days for you?
You know what? The film is so fast-paced that I think everybody just came together and gave their all and worked like a well-oiled machine. So it was amazing, yeah.
Playing the character of a woman that gets attacked, what was that like for you, and was this a difficult role for you to play?
You're the first person to ask me that, and it was kind of hard, There's this scene where I'm stabbed, and it was a stunt guy with a stunt knife, but it felt so real, laying there, vulnerable, being, stabbed to death and screaming. My mom was on set that day, and she heard me screaming. She comes running over. She's like, "Oh my God!" But
And what was your mother's reaction to actually seeing the film, actually seeing her daughter getting attacked on screen?
Oh, she saw it in theaters, and she's like, "Oh my God, honey!" But when I watched it in theaters, I was gripping the chair. It's a very suspenseful film, and everyone involved who's seen it, seeing it that big on the big screen, you're drawn in. You can't look away.
What were Richard's recommendations for you for that scene, and how many takes actually had to be done for the scene where you are attacked?
We did do a few takes. It was 6 a.m. It was a very, long, late night that we worked, so that probably added to being able to screen my head off.
Richard probably planned it that way.
He did. We did do a few takes of it, and laying on the ground, and blood in my hair, and stab wounds on my chest, and this man over me with a knife. We did it a few times, and I think each time it got a little bit scarier, and then watching the footage back, it's completely worth it, totally worth it.
Can you see yourself playing a role like that again in the future?
Absolutely, absolutely. I would love to. I mean, to kind of bring the focus to a character who's killed like that, and to, a girl who's killed in front of so many people yet no one does something. People need to, look at that a second time, I think.
And kind of going along that theme, what would you like, this film comes out in theaters tomorrow, what would you like most for the audience to take away from the film?
Well, I think that when the audience watches the film, some people believe it's more psychological in nature, some people feel it's supernatural, and I think there's a fine line that is explored in this film. I mean, I've seen it a couple times. Each time I think something else at the end, and you'll understand when you see it. I would love people to walk away and discuss it, which is what film should be about. People should walk out of the movie theater and want to talk about it, and want to discuss it. So this film achieves that.
What are some of your upcoming projects that we have to look forward to seeing you in?
Well, I produced and acted in a feature film called Everlast, and that's hitting the festival circuit very soon. And I'm working on a couple other things, reading a few scripts, and selecting my next project.
Was this your first production credit currently?
No, it wasn't my first production credit. This is my first movie to be in theaters, to be in such a wide release, and it's really exciting.
So how do you feel tonight on the dawn of the release tomorrow? Are you nervous? Are you excited? How are you feeling right now?
I'm so excited. This is it's so amazing to be here with all these, incredibly talented people, and to, be literally bumping shoulders with them. It's an amazing feeling.
Thank you so much, Angeline-Rose. Congratulations on the film, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you. You too.
It was wonderful. So glad I got to speak to you.
Me too. I'm really glad. That was really great. Thank you so much.